Greetings, people of the internet. This is CardiX, and today I have something a little bit different. Normally, I do gouache when I do traditional art videos, but this time I'm trying acrylic for the first time in a long time, and just a warning, in my opinion, I think I failed miserably. On the other hand, though, I actually kind of liked how it turned out. Anyway, it's weird. It's not exactly how I wanted it to look, but the effect is kind of interesting to me. It's definitely something different from what I'm used to. So this sketchbook is something I'm devoting to my friend Ginger. She wanted to see what I would come up with if I did a whole bunch of sketches in a sketchbook, because my drawings in a sketchbook tend to come out a lot more simple than my full illustrations that I do digitally. And she liked that effect, and I was perfectly fine with devoting one of my sketchbooks to her, and because it's fully of just her characters, she's going to keep it once I finish it. Now, the downside for her is that it's kind of expensive for me to do this because I'm drawing purely her characters and, giving her the sketchbook. So I've been kind of wanting to do something like this for a long time, but the hard part is actually getting somebody to want one. But yeah, once I finish this though, I do plan to record a sketchbook tour of it. And I think it'll be a lot different from my other sketchbooks as well, because I think every single drawing I've done so far has been colored. And usually my sketches in my sketchbooks are just doodles and anatomy practice and all that stuff, but this one's actually more finished, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I tried to get a black tube of paint to go with the ones I already had, but when I went to get one, I misplaced it, and I, for the life of me, cannot find it. Oh well, I tried mixing the colors together to get black, which is the color of this wolf, the character of Ginger's, and it was not easy. It took a long time trying to figure out how to get that dark enough of a color, and the closest I could get was something with a green tone. And that's one of the reasons why I found this piece so interesting to myself, because I normally, when I paint something with black, it's usually a kind of warm tone, so it's kind of reddish. But this was more green, which is kind of warm, but there's a lot of blue in there. So, yeah. Anyway, I also have no idea what I'm doing, so please don't yell at me because I think it's pretty obvious that I just have no idea what I'm doing. If you want to give me tips and tricks that you'd like to share, then sure, I would love that. And if not, then I hope you enjoy my mistakes. I I noticed with my second attempt, which will possibly be the next video, that I wasn't using enough water, and so the paint was coming out really, really streaky, and I kept having to go back pretty quickly to get more paint. So, yeah. In the next one, though, I realized that as long as I didn't use too much water, it tended to help the paint spread a little easier and without so much streaking. But I kind of like at least with the wolf, how the texture came out. I kind of like that. Although I couldn't quite get a highlight color I liked, so I just kind of went with what I ended up with. And pretty much just wanted to have something that would accentuate, I guess, the shape of the wolf, so it wasn't just a big dark blob with white eyes. Yeah. Anyway, so let me know what you think of this. There might be a poll on the screen at some point asking a question that I come up with later because my brain isn't working fast enough. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye!